Hello, good people of the internet. My name is Andy and this is Geek Curio, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why you need this supplement in your D&D campaign. Hello there and welcome back. You might remember that a few weeks ago I did a review of Goblin Squire's D&D 5th edition supplement, Aindreas' Encyclopaedia of Non-Magical Items. You can find the review for that up here. Now, Goblin Squire Creations has been busy and produced a new supplement for D&D 5th edition called The Great Library of Candlekeep. Like the previous supplement, this is also pay what you want. It only got released last week, and we're here to take a look. So let's go check out the supplement to see what you get. So this is the page for The Great Library of Candlekeep by Goblin Squire Creations. This is the second title that Goblin Squire has made, the first being Aindreas' Encyclopaedia of Non-Magical Items, which you can find at the bottom here. I'm just going to quickly link back, and that's this one here. As you can see, I have purchased it. Okay, I already have the PDF downloaded, so let's get into that and have a look. So first of all, just like the previous book, we've got the same sort of typeset, background page, and some lovely artwork. Just to give people a little bit of information about this, the Great Library of Candlekeep is quite famous in the Forgotten Realms, the land of Faerun. Candlekeep is a city in the Southern Lands, which adventurers tend to visit quite often in some of the official D&D supplements. Candlekeep is also known for having a great library, so a supplement like this is quite good. I also find that with my own D&D group, one of our players, actually two of our players, do like to play some very bookish characters, as in characters that like to investigate and look for spells, or even just rummage through books quite a lot. And that tends to give way to some role-playing options. So this is a great supplement to include in your game. So furthermore, Goblin Squire has actually put in a nice little introduction for us. I'm not going to read it all because, like I say, I recommend that you get it yourself. The supplement is over 6 pages, and 4 of those pages are dedicated to the 50 books that have been put together. These have been listed alphabetically by title with their author's name and intended as a quick reference guide, but also inspiration if you wish to write your own plot for the books. Just to also summarise a note to Dungeon Masters, the Goblin Squire has written, this supplement was born from observations in the campaigns for which I am Dungeon Master. It was a common occurrence that my players would visit a library, rifle through a bookcase and inspect a bedside table. Like I was saying earlier, obviously the experience hasn't ended with me. Goblin Squire has encountered the same type of players, and like I say, people who do play D&D do like to read a good book. So just to give you a quick flavour of some of the names of these books, as with the previous supplement that came out, you can certainly see Goblin Squire's sense of humour in these. So for example, we have The Dragon, the Warlock on the Bookcase by Susan Staples. Now that quite literally looks like a very good reference to a well-known, I'd say children's book, because I read it as a child as well, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. There's No Race Like Gnome by Priyanka DeSanto. Like I say, the same sort of thing that I had with the previous supplement that Goblin Squire did was there's quite a good sense of humour and a sense of levity about what he produces. And this is something that I like to include in my own D&D sessions. I don't like it to be too serious. I want the adventurers to have fun as well. So I love the fact that these titles, Wriggles, Airship Pilot, obvious reference to Biggles there. I mean, basically just reading through this list does put quite a smile on my face. So also we have the books listed again in alphabetical order, but with a very brief synopsis of each book. And this is a bit that covers the 4 pages. Just going to try and find that Dragon, the Warlock and the Bookcase. After a young girl falls through a portal to the Feyworld, she convinces her family they must all travel through to save an enslaved prince. In reality, however, she has made a pact with an archfey wherein she must sacrifice her family to him. Now, the other good thing about this supplement is it can actually be a source of inspiration for your own adventures that you want to produce within the D&D setting or Faerun or any other land that takes your fancy. I'm also going to try and find Wriggles, because I remember as a kid I was a big fan of the Biggles movies, and they're not the easiest to get hold of. So I wouldn't mind just having a quick read of that. So Wriggles, airship pilot. This could easily reference Eberron or other sort of planes within the different dimensions that the D&D world inhabits. After a long and glittering military career, Wrigglesworth finds himself in charge of a technologically advanced airship. When a natural disaster threatens Neverwinter, he must launch a daring rescue mission. So as you can see there, this book has referenced another city in the Forgotten Realms, Neverwinter, and it's probably one of the most famous other than Baldur's Gate itself, because Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate have transcended into the video game lore. Essentially, the video games were actually how I became aware of Faerun first, before Dungeons and Dragons. So like I say, I don't want to give too much of the game away. This is pay what you like, so you can go on and just download it for free, especially if you don't know what you're expecting. As mentioned earlier, this is a pay what you want product. So essentially you could just download it for free. It is very beneficial to actually make sure you make a small contribution, especially for something where quite a bit of work has gone into this. I mean, I couldn't think up of 50 RPG book names and write a load of synopses as well. I would definitely recommend donating at least $2 towards this, but that's entirely up to you. I do recommend that you download it, read it, and like I say, the inspiration you can have for your D&D games is endless. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you feel I could do better, or if you want to leave some comments, do so just below in the comment section. I do read all of them and I try to respond to them as possible. And if you really like what I do, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I do have a lot of plans for this channel, and I've got quite a few interviews lined up for the future as well. So if you don't want to miss out, please subscribe. And that's all for me. So until next time, stay safe and take care.